This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. Okay, so I think this has been my least favourite amp in the Helix, or the one that I would almost never use, and I think because of the new cab update, I've been able to give this another kind of look. The Supro is based on, obviously, a Supro amp. Apparently, Jimmy Page may have used this for the first kind of 2 Led Zeppelin albums, but essentially kind of one of these classic circuits around the time that maybe Gibson and Fender were making stuff, but there weren't a ton of amp manufacturers around that I know of. Now, stock settings look like this. You've got drive, bass, tone, treble presence, and then it's paired with the 1x10 US Princess, and it sounds like this now. So this is the new kind of model defaults. So, what I think I'm going to do is start from a different starting point. So I would go with Supro like that, and then we'll use a dual cab because it makes everything sound better, and maybe we'll use a Bluebell speaker with 67 condenser, and on the other side maybe let's try something different. Let's just think about what could work nicely here. I was quite surprised by the sound of this Mandarin cabinet. It's got quite a lot of brightness to it and stuff. Maybe we'll try a greenback. We'll start with the 67 condenser as well. So then you get bit of a rounder sound, maybe. And let's just have a listen to how much drive there is or is not. So we got. And if we slam the drive all the way up, so you know, a fairly typical Ranger drive cannot do screaming tones without kind of a bit of help, but that kind of in between pretty nice. This tone control, sounds like it's probably like a just rolling off. Sort of like a Vox cut. So what I might do here as well, because I'm not hearing that there's like loads of low end presence to the thing, is maybe, I don't want a high cut, I want a low high shelf, bring up some of the kind of rumble frequencies and give it a bit more heft, like this. The best thing about this amp model is that it uses very little DSP in relation to some of the other models, so it could be a good one to get some good results from. So I'm quite liking those kind of mid-setting. If I wanted more bass, I would probably change out one of these for a 4038. Or maybe even both. The other thing would be, again, just to keep this . So I think this is going to take drive fairly well, in theory. So let's just listen to something like a Zen drive. If we keep the level a little bit lowish. And the cool thing about it is, I think, even if we were using some of the Poshest delays, and possibly even the Poshest reverbs, we can still get in some really cool stuff. So let's just take the decay up here, take the damping way up, and take the mix of the Cosmos Echo down. So this is the Space Echo, obviously. And do we have enough? So we can't run a looper there, but we could run, I think, another drive if we wanted to. So you could have 2 drives in there. Could be also chuck in a Timmy, Just bypass that one for now. And it seems to be taking drive pedals quite well. Probably fit in some other stuff here, maybe even a tremolo. So I think that's one reason. Maybe we could even fit in a stereo trem. One reason to sort of pay attention to the Supro, because you can fit so much into a preset if you use this one, that I think it's really worthwhile. I'll catch you in another video soon. If you want me to drop this into the folder, leave a comment below. Gumroad is the place to get presets. If you've already got the link, you don't need to keep purchasing it, but it does help me if you do.